All right, guys, welcome back to another live stream. It's currently April 4th, which is pretty crazy to think. It's already April. We're going to start our live stream shortly. I'm just going to wait for a couple more people to join in before we kind of go in a little bit more deeper into what we're looking at. How are you guys doing? For those that are just joining in, welcome. We're gonna take a look at US 30, a couple other pairs as well too. So just bear with me there, guys. All right, guys, welcome to all of our newest members that are just joining in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me know kind of what you guys are looking at. If there's anything specific or in particular you guys are looking at this morning. We'll be taking a look at gold and US 30. Those are kind of the two that I'm eyeing out at this moment. All right. So just going to wait for this to load here. And then we should be good. We've got 11 members here with us. Let's get it to 11 likes, chat. Welcome to everyone that's just joining in. Good morning, Rising Trader. Good morning, my man. Caspiro, what's up? You're looking at buys on gold? Possibly, my man. That's what I am looking at. Yeah, we'll take a look at EuroCAD in a second, my man. We'll definitely take a look at that. And We've got Game Boy. Hi, Pedro. How you been? I'm doing good, my man. Doing good. How about you? How you doing? All right, let's continue on. We're gonna just take a look at gold, then we'll look at EURUSD here from my man Rising Trader, and we'll kind of go from there. Okay. All right. So here's the deal. If we look at the, gold on the daily, we are quite bullish. Now we do need to understand that there could be a deeper retracement. So that's the only thing I would just be kind of aware of, guys, is that the market could start giving us a little bit more of a deeper retracement. But overall, daily is bullish, weekly is bullish. Yeah, like there's, you know, at this point we can definitely anticipate some sort of a retracement. The question is when or how this retracement would happen. Daily again is bullish, 4 hour is still bullish in my eyes. So just the fact that it's coming to this area, in my eyes, I'm looking at potential buys. I like that 4 hour closure that we got here at this area structure. I really love the rejection that it gave me there on this 4 hour. So that gives me a lot more confidence for potential buys. Yeah, I like the 1 hour. The 1 hour closed nice, giving us a nice rejection from this level structure as well. 30 minute looking good. 15 minute, we got a nice closure. You know, 5 is looking pretty good as well. The only thing I would say right now at this point is I would wait for the market to at least tap in or grab a little bit more liquidity. If it could just, you know, maybe tap into this order block here, which is a 5-minute OB, I'd be a little bit more comfortable getting in here around this zone here. So we just gotta wait patiently, chat. Obviously, shorter term, we are kind of bearish. You know, like on the 30-minute, 1 hour, you know, we're still creating lower highs, lower lows. However, to me, that doesn't really matter because the fact that I'm looking at right now is this 4 hour area structure, right? The 4 hour, we are still creating higher highs and higher lows. So if you can clearly see it, we are creating higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. We stopped out at this area structure. Could it come in deeper? Possibly, but again, at the end of the day, the fact that closure gave us a nice clean rejection of that structure, that just gives me a little bit more confidence that price may continue its move up. Okay. Could it go up from here? Yes, possibly. But again, like for me, I want to be, if I were to enter any position, I would want to be getting in a little bit lower. And I mean, if it just spikes up, it is what it is at this point. But I just really want to be spot on with my analysis here and sticking to my plan. Another thing I do really like is that there is also a not only a 15-minute but a 30-minute order block where it's currently at right now, which you could see right here. This is a 15-minute order block right here. Pretty respectful. Like I said, I just need some sort of a little bit of retracement. If it could just give me a little bit more of a retracement, tapping into this 5-minute OB, that would be golden. But if we don't get that, it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. There's lots of opportunities in the markets, but personally, I don't want to be getting in like this at these highs like this. You know what I mean, chat? Want to wait patiently, see if the market grabs deeper liquidity, or maybe knocks out this liquidity, or forms a level and then takes out that liquidity. Then I'd be more comfortable. I do like that this is kind of the lowest low area. We haven't fully engulfed this area here, but still, like I'm still just looking at price for buys here for gold. Okay, let's take a look at EURUSD here quickly here for my man Rising Trader. We got my man Fraser in the house. Let's go. Drop it like it's hot. Yes, let's go, my man. Let's freaking go. Okay, we're going, oh shoot, I don't know what happened there. We're going to take a look at EURUSD again. Don't typically look at this pair, but this is for our member here. And by the way, if you guys are new to the family, welcome, guys. Make yourself at home. Remember, we're live every single day, Monday through Friday. But also wanted to remind you guys to also make sure you're following us on our free Telegram community, okay? We have an amazing community on there. Yeah, amazing community on there. So I'd love to be able to see you guys be a part of it, okay? Chat, we've got 16 members here, guys. Let's get it to 16 likes, chat. Let's go. Okay, so EuroCAD, I don't want to take too much time here on the explanations, guys, because obviously I want to focus on gold, which is kind of my priority right now, because this is why I don't want to miss an opportunity, like a trade opportunity here. But overall, if we look at, for example, where we're at here with gold, we need to kind of really understand, you know, what direction are we? Where's the market going? Is it kind of ranging? Is it up? Is it trending down? Is it whatever? But if we look at it from the daily perspective, I mean, technically we are short-term bearish. We've been creating these lower lows and lower highs for quite some time. Now, I do like to mark off my kind of daily zones, and I guess, you know, you could say that this is an area. This is also an area where we had a nice bounce. So we're kind of within this range here. If we go down to the 4-hour, knowing that we are bearish on the daily, but the 4-hour we are still we are technically bullish now on the 4-hour. This kind of just, it indicates to me that, hey, you know what, maybe there is a shift of overall kind of sentiment. We are not maybe looking for buys. So knowing that that's the case, you know, I like to say that, you know, this is a nice area of support, kind of around here. That's a 4-hour support right there. And then one thing that I do want to mention is that we are probably going to get one more push up to this 4-hour order block, which is right here, right? So there's kind of like many ways that we could look about it. Is that I do think that EuroCAD may be pushing up into that area. Okay, I do believe that it could push up into that area, and then we could see, for example, EuroCAD tap into this order block up here to then maybe potentially continue the move down that it's originally doing. So could we look for potential buys? I mean, that could be a possibility, especially because we bounced off of this 4-hour order block. But remember, keep in mind, if we go down to the 1-hour, we are just technically stuck within this range. But I do also like that EuroCAD actually is tapping into this 1-hour order block. We also have a break of structure, a clear break of structure, which is the way I like to see it. We have a clear break of structure here to the upside. So for me, this is all looking like good potential buys. Yes, we are kind of in this daily-ish zone. And so this could be basically a good potential buy opportunity. If we go down to the 15, yeah, I would like to see like a 15-minute double bottom or something like that, but everything else looks pretty solid for buys. Okay. So yeah, that is for EuroCAD. I mean, that's not a bad potential setup within this range. But yeah, one sec. So I'm just gonna focus on gold right now, my man. This is my priority right now. Then we can take a look at GJ after. But gold is my priority. I don't want to miss out on anything on gold here. So, and then let's take a look at Dixie. Also going to be doing a giveaway, guys. If you guys haven't been aware, I'm doing a giveaway on my Instagram as soon as we reach 100 shares on my reel. So I just uploaded a reel, and like I said, if that reel is able to get over 50,000 views and 100 shares, and I think it was 500 likes, will be, but in this case, because we didn't reach our original target, I'm trying to get it at least to 1,000 likes. If we can get 1,000 likes, 50,000 views, and at least 100 shares, then I'm going to be doing a giveaway. Okay, so just keep that in mind. We're going to be doing a VIP giveaway. So if you guys want to go and check that out and get your chance to join in, all you have to do is literally share it on your profile, tag 3 friends in the comments on the reel, and then just give it a thumbs up, and that's it. And make sure you're following me. That's all you got to do to get into that giveaway. But yeah, that's my best advice, guys, if you guys want to get a shot to get into the VIP. And I mean, it's, you know, just a way of giving back to the community and supporting the community and the channel. Okay. So Dixie, what's going on? So Dixie, here's the thing. If we look at Dixie overall, we could see that on the weekly time frame, there is an imbalance here in the market. You can see that, you know, there was an initial push looking quite bearish overall. I do think that we could fill this imbalance, come in a little bit deeper. If we look at the daily time frame, we are quite bullish. This doesn't mean that it's bearish in my eyes. It just means that at this point we might just be coming in a little bit more deeper, maybe tapping into this daily order block over here, or kind of maybe this level of structure down here. So I think that Dixie may have you know, still a little bit more room to the downside. So I do think that maybe, you know, we might tap into this, you know, you can see like maybe this 1 hour zone here, and potentially even a little bit deeper, maybe down to these lows here, right? So is it looking bullish to me? Not really. So in my eyes, this is pretty good in terms of for gold, like what we're looking at potential buys for gold here. Again, we're already getting a reaction here, which is why I don't want to miss out here too much. Bouncing in here nicely. We got 50 seconds left for this 5-minute closure. Market tapped into my 5-minute order block, which is what I wanted. We're getting a nice rejection. Let's see if the next candle creates a wick low, and then we may be looking to enter buy positions, guys. All right. We got Abraham Ikal, welcome. Good morning. What are your thoughts on NAS? It seems very bullish. Yeah, we're gonna take a look at NAS in a second. Let's see what happens with this closure, and then we can take a look at NAS and US30. Okay. Let's see if we can, I don't know if it's going to take out that liquidity, but it would be nice. Would have been nice. By the way, guys, if you guys haven't followed me on my Instagram, guys, as we're getting more and more members following us in, like I said, we're doing a giveaway. Make sure you guys go follow me on there. Also, make sure you guys give this stream a like. We've got 18 members here live with us, guys. If you guys want me to continue to do these live streams, give it a thumbs up, guys. Let's go. Okay, so I'm just gonna wait here, guys. Like, I know it could probably spike up, but personally, I'd like to see either the market fill this wick or tap in or grab some liquidity here on the 5-minute, possibly. Just because I wouldn't want to get in here and then let's say it pulls back. So better safe than sorry. Let's look at US30 here. What's going on with US30? Again, honestly, US30, NASDAQ doesn't really matter. NASDAQ, US30. None of these really matter until we see till after 9:30 in my eyes, to be honest. So we have to kind of just patiently wait until that happens, and then we can kind of decide what the market is trying to tell us. So overall, obviously the daily is looking quite bullish. Daily is looking quite bullish. If we look at the 4-hour, the 4-hour is also looking quite bullish. Let's see if we get a retracement around this zone. We have a 1-hour order block here. Let's see if we can get some sort of a retracement. Could be looking at good potential buys. Abraham, you just got to be following me on Instagram. So make sure you go follow me on Instagram. There's a reel that I'm going to be sharing this morning. I'm going to share it on my highlight right now, actually. And basically, it's going to give you a chance to, if we are able to reach, the goal is we have to reach at least, my goal is 50K. So we're almost at 16K, I think it is right now. We're at almost 16K. So my goal is at least if I can get this to 50K views, which is possible, 100% possible, especially once you start sharing content. If we can get it to at least 50K views, then I'm looking to do a giveaway. So 50K views ideally, and then about 200 shares or 100 shares, 100 shares, 50K views, and I think it was 1,000 likes, which is definitely doable. We're already at about 400 likes. We're about 46 shares. So that's pretty much completed, and then it's just the views. But I know that once you share it and there's a couple more likes, then it'll get it easily over 50 views. But first and foremost, just make sure you follow me on Instagram. That's how you're gonna know whatever I'm up to, right? Any giveaway in the future or whatever, you're gonna be aware of it for sure. So let's see, we've got about 10 minutes left for 9:30. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Fraser, yeah, no, that happens, my man. It happens. Sometimes you miss those moves, and you know, it's all good. Like, most important thing is as long as you're not chasing it, you know, that's the most important thing. We're getting a nice reaction here. I do like it, guys. Unfortunate that it didn't give me the full retracement I wanted. So, I mean, I wanted it to tap in. It was tapping in here nicely. It's just the closure was a little bit too late. So in my eyes, what could happen with price is we might get liquidity taken here of this area. So it might pull back a little bit deeper. If it pulls back here, takes the liquidity, then I may be more comfortable getting in here for buys. I'm not saying it's going to pull back here. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes price just flies up. But if it's able to come down, see, sometimes it just flies up. It might just knock it out all the way. But if it were to pull back and maybe take out liquidity here, then yeah, I'd definitely be more interested to get in there. Pretty solid overall. I mean, it's just best to always stick to your trading plan, right? Like, why are you going to get in impulsively when you don't even have a candle closure on the 5? You know what I mean? And I mean, I don't really like to trade the 1 minute or the 3 minute, to be honest, so just gotta be patient. If I would have been new to trading, I would have definitely got in, but you know, when it comes to, like, you know, you've been doing this for a bit, you want to preserve your capital, you want to be smart, you don't want to be taking rush decisions. All right, let's take a look at US30. What are we looking at US30, chat? Now, and then we'll take a look at NASDAQ as well. Now, what are we looking at here on the weekly? If you look at the weekly, obviously we're bullish. That's very evident. Weekly's bullish. Everything's bullish here overall. I do want to mark off, though, this weekly area. I think that that's something important to mark off. That's where price is currently at right now. If we look down to the daily, we're also at this daily area. Something to kind of keep in mind, it seems like we have been respecting this daily and weekly zone. So the daily and the weekly is still technically bullish. Okay, so in my eyes, we are still technically looking for buy continuation. It does look like a double top. I am aware of that. That's not something that I'm not paying attention to, but at the end of the day, too, this also looked like a double top over here, and then it ended up just kind of keep pushing back up. It ended up going back up, then retraced, and then pushed up and broke above it, right? So that's kind of irrelevant at this point. I'm just going with the trend at this point, which is what matters to me. So if we look at the 4 hour, here's where we can look for good potential opportunities here, chat. Now, if we look at the 4 hour, we can understand that the 4 hour is technically bearish here still. Okay. Now, one thing we do have to keep in mind, we actually did get one break and a second break here, which is about 36 minutes. So in my eyes, we're looking for potential buy positions. We can see that we have this 4 hour order block down here. We have a beautiful 4 hour weekly and daily area of structure. If we go down to the 1 hour, everything is indicating buy positions for me. I really like how everything's looking for US30 in terms of buys. Now what I would like to see is as we get closer to 9:30, let's see if we are able to tap into this zone over here. If we're able to tap in, then we're looking for clear buy positions. So what I'm going to do, chat, is I'm going to set an alert here. I'm going to set an alert here for buy positions on US30. So as soon as price, either whatever it does for 9:30, let's say it just continues to spike higher and all of a sudden it starts pulling back. If it pulls back to any area, maybe even this area here, I may be looking for buy positions from there. Or if it comes down all the way to this zone here, we may be looking at buys, right? I'm not saying necessarily it's going to pull back all the way down to those lows, but it's definitely going to be something I'm going to keep my eyes on for potential buy positions. All right, chat. Now, gonna leave that. This is looking pretty good. I'm liking how US30 is looking pretty clean. Like I said, that's just looking at that area of structure. Overall, liking the overall look. It's looking pretty healthy. So I'll keep you guys updated. I'll let my VIP numbers as well know if we're looking at anything like this. Back to gold again. Gold, this is a little bit unfortunate because, like I said, we didn't get our entry position here, which it is what it is. It ended up kind of going about 60 pips if we would have entered at my order block. So it tapped into my order block, but it just never really gave me the signal I was looking for on the lower time frame. So I'm not going to enter. I'm going to stick to my plan, and I'm just not going to enter. But overall, you can see it went in our direction here. So what I'm going to do is just wait and see what happens. If we get a retracement back into the zone, then I may be buying it back up. Okay, but US30 is looking pretty good. Just gotta wait for 9:30, and then Nasdaq actually looking very similar to US30. We're at an area of structure. Everything's kind of indicating buying pressure. Lots of higher highs and higher lows. I really like that. This is a nice area of structure where we're currently at. So yeah, that's pretty much what I see here, chat. Like, there's not much more to it other than the fact that you know, everything's looking pretty good for buys here. So yeah, let me know in the chat, guys, if you guys have any questions for me or anything like that. Any questions, whatever, just let me know in the chat. Ibrahim, just make sure you follow me, my man, and then I'm going to be uploading that probably right now, just so that people are aware. We got King City. Nice, my man. Nice. Yeah, like I'm thinking USDJPY is looking pretty good for longs. If you got in on the push, that's amazing. But again, personally, my rules are I'm not gonna get in on the push here. 825. This is nice. Like if you got in for New York Open before, then that's perfect. To be honest, just from looking at things, I would have probably entered here as well too. Because we got a nice, you know, structures pushing up nicely. 1 hour, 30 minutes looking healthy. If we look at it here, even yeah, 30 minute we're like 30 minute was still technically bullish. We were at an area of structure. 1 hour we were at a support level. Like everything just indicated buy. So that was a good catch, my man. That was a really good catch. Yeah, and I trade price action, so like just from looking at our price action, I don't know how you looked at it, but that's pretty good. That's how I would have seen it. We're at the area structure. EMA is looking good. 15 minutes looking healthy. 30 minutes looking healthy. Upwards trend. This would have been an hour zone as well too. And then 830 kicks, and then boom, went up. So I mean, in my eyes, this was a solid catch for sure. Now, what I would say for me is, depending on how 930 goes, if it's going to continue to push up, great. If it pushes up, cool. Or if it starts giving us some sort of a retracement, maybe taps in quickly, and then we start seeing a reaction, you know, maybe to this area structure, or even coming in deeper to this order block, whatever, we can then start looking for a continuation of buys, right? So that's kind of really what I'm seeing here overall for US30. If we go up to the higher time frames, it'll make a lot more sense as to how we're looking at it, right? We're just getting a reaction to, you know, this order block over here, to then give it a reaction back down here, to then continue its upwards momentum. Kind of the idea is the way I would see it, if you know what I mean. Okay, guys. So what I'm gonna do right now, in the meantime, it is 9:30, so we're just gonna let the market do what it has to do. But essentially, what we're gonna do, we got my man Kansas City. I entered at 39.189 on the 15. Nice, bro. Nice. How do you look at the markets? Like, do you just focus on price action? Do you focus on liquidity? Like, or like, you know, key levels? I focus mainly on key levels, price action. I've been adding in liquidity a little bit more for 2024, but yeah, it's okay. So it's tapping in there. Cool. Might give us retracement. We'll see if it happens. If it gives us a retracement, cool. If not, I don't know. Don't really see it coming all the way back down, but okay. In the meantime, what I was gonna say, guys, is I'm going to upload right now on our Instagram right now. On my Instagram, we're gonna upload and just going to put the rules here for the giveaway. Okay, so I'm just gonna let a couple of you guys know what the rules are and stuff. So if we're able to, I'm gonna share it on the story. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys are following me on my Instagram. This is pedrofx at the top of the live stream. Okay, this is pedrofx. Okay. Replicate. Okay, guys, so I'm just going to share it right here. So I'm going to share it on the story. So rules are, so we're currently at right now 403 likes and 46 shares. So realistically, I think what is reasonable. I would like to run it up to 100k views, but again, at the end of the day, it's whatever the people and the algorithm wants. But I think it's a really cool, like, simple reel with a nice simple message that a lot of traders should hear. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share it on the story. Like I said, I think a realistic target would be I'm going to put all the details on the reel right now, okay? So make sure you're following me on Instagram right now. And all you have to do, all the instructions will be on the highlight story. So if you follow me on Instagram, go to my stories, okay? And you're going to see all the rules there, and then just kind of follow through there, guys, all right? And again, by the way, for those ahead of time, thank you for the support. And like I said, I want to give back to the community as well. We got my man King City, price action liquidity. Nice, bro, nice. Same here, my man. Do you wait for the 15 or the 5-minute liquidity? And then my man, we got, I just probably make sure. Okay, yeah, bro, I'll check in a sec here. We got my man King City. Yes, bro. I see you here, my man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Perfect. All right, so one second. I don't want to get too distracted here. Okay, so it seems like it's just pushing up here still. NASDAQ is pushing up to this level. Yeah, you know what? I think we may be looking at some sell-offs from here. The only thing is it is a counter trend trade though. So personally, I won't take this, but I would say, hey, if we get a nice rejection from this area, that'd be a nice little quick short. Don't know if it's going to pull all the way down, but that would be a good short, like a scalp or something on NAS. Same with US 30 here, but US 30 is a little bit more riskier at this point. Let's look at gold. What's happening here with gold? All right, let's see. Okay, so take a look at this. I mean, if you would have entered, this would have been good, guys. Like if you would have entered here on this area here, but we didn't get that rejection here. I'm liking how gold is coming into this zone now. I would have liked it to sweep this liquidity here. So that's the only thing. I want to see if it's going to come deeper a little bit and sweep that liquidity. Let's see how this closes, this 5-minute closure, and then we can kind of go from there. But that 1 hour though is the only thing that I got to be careful here. We got what, 22 minutes here for that 1 hour closure. 4 hours flipping bearish. Might be coming in deeper, guys. Maybe this was just to create that wick, right? So just got to be careful here. We might be coming in deeper for sells here. So just be very, very careful. Yeah. So that's a nice area structure. However, we also have to keep in mind that we probably want to tap into a deeper order block here. This is the 4 hour order block right here. Okay, so we maybe want to come like 50% of that. I'm not saying it's going to come 100% of the 50%, but I think that that's what it's trying to do. This is why I'm not entering here. So I'm just going to move this so that you guys don't think I've entered or whatever, but it's the only thing here. It's taking liquidity, which is nice. The only thing I would make me change my mind is if I get some sort of a signal here indicating otherwise that we're looking to continue buying. The only thing I like is that the daily is Sorry, the daily's bullish, 4 hours bullish, everything's bullish. But like I told you guys earlier, is that we have to also understand that the market has been bullish for quite some time. It needs some sort of a retracement, right? So you just got to be very, very cautious on that sense. All right, so liquidity has been taken here on the 15. If I get a closure above these highs, then that's a lot more comfortable for me to look for buys. A closure above these highs here. Right now, this would be probably a really risky trade in my eyes, but if I could get a closure above that high, then I'm definitely comfortable. Or a new high if it forms a new high. But we'll have to wait and see here, chat. Lots of indecision overall, though. 1 hour, we got about 20 minutes left for the 1 hour to close. 40 seconds left for this closure. Massive volume here pushing in, which is good. Alright, might be getting a pullback here for US30. This rejection's pretty solid on NAS. All right, guys, so I think I'm gonna call it a morning. If I do see anything, I will be calling out to my VIP students if I do see anything, guys. But I wanted to share with you guys a little bit this morning. It's been a little bit more quiet. Gold gave us that nice push here. Like I said, I'll be more confident looking for gold buys above this level of structure. Yes, I do like how it came to this level, but I would have liked it to grab deeper liquidity, if anything, just to give me more confidence that, okay, you know what, it's kind of knocked out all this liquidity here. You know, because sometimes the market, you know, let's say you enter here, for example, sometimes the market comes here and then all of a sudden the market says, nope, didn't get enough liquidity. I'm going to tap in deeper, knock out this liquidity here, and then it just decides to then start going up, right? So we don't want that. I'd rather that not happen, just to let's say just because we're trying to catch something, and that's what I don't like to do. So I don't like to put that type of situation. I'd rather just wait for the market to give me a nice closure above, which we're pretty close. We're not that far. If we get a closure above here, then wait for the market to maybe create a wick low, then we can look for a bias, something like that. US30 definitely looks a little bit more promising in this sense. I like how it's retracing, pulling back into my area of interest here overall. NASDAQ, I do like how, you know, there's a little bit of indecision reaction into this zone. I wouldn't say sell it straight because we are still quite bullish overall. So like this would be a counter trend trade if I were to sell it, you know, and the market could, you know, retrace, you know, back up. It's, you know, it's got about a 40 pip range. If I were to put a stop loss. So at this point, like, am I willing to risk that much? I mean, it all really depends what you're looking for and how comfortable you are. You know, could potentially catch about 50 pips, you know, risking maybe, like I said, 30 to 35 pips. But again, it's totally up to you what you feel comfortable, right? In that sense. But yeah, that's really what I see here, chat. Let me know your thoughts, just to kind of conclude here. What do you guys think? That's kind of what I'm looking at overall. I like the reaction that it's getting to this area. I like that bearish candle closure. I like that we've formed that wick high. But like I said, to me, yeah, like to me, has it really, I don't know, might come for deeper liquidity probably, right? We don't know. Only thing I don't like is that the overall trend is to the upside here. So we could be looking for the market to maybe come up higher before it continues to go down lower, right? That's something that we just got to be aware of and mindful of. I like that 15-minute closure. That's a nice closure. Let's see if we can get some more, you know, a tap a little bit higher here, and we could look for potential sells. Kind of go from there. We got my man Badir in the house. Welcome, my man. What's going on? Nice. USDJPY's literally coming in nicely here. Everything's literally happening according to plan, guys. Literally how I said it would happen. Literally. And do you see how with gold, do you see if I would have entered on buys right now, I'd be like, wow, what the heck? Like if I would have entered on buys here, which is where we were looking at, like I told you guys, right? Yeah, I mean, you would have been up, like if you would have just taken a risk here at this one, the candle starts rejecting, let's say like that would have been about 32 pips, 33 pips. But that's not the type of setup I'm looking for. You know what I mean? And like I said, the only way I'm looking for potential buys is if we get a closure above this high, and kind of go from there. But other than that, I'm not looking for any buys or anything like that. Let's see. I'm going to set an alert here, chat, on gold at 2290. 500 2290 500 is a you know, kind of where I'm going to set an alert here. We're looking at buys if we do break above that high. Okay. US30 is looking nice, coming closer into our area of interest. If we look at the 1 hour, we're seeing a nice rejection. That's beautiful. I love the closure. Everything is looking pretty clean. Like I said, I want to wait for the market to pull back and see if we look for potential buy positions. Okay. NASDAQ again, like I do think NASDAQ may pull back. Would you want to sell it on the pullback? Not really. It wouldn't be the safest bet, to be honest. but it is a possibility. You could still technically sell it off if you wanted to, really. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. That's all I have right now. US30 is the one that's looking pretty enticing at this moment. So I'll definitely keep you guys in the loop with this. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys join our free Telegram group. We have an amazing community on there. The link is in the video description below for that. Also, if you want to become a VIP member, take advantage of our lifetime membership. We have an amazing lifetime membership offer, which we brought back because we had not introduced that for 2024. We actually took it off for 2024, but you guys asked for us to bring it back, and so it is back. So if you have been considering joining my VIP and becoming a VIP member, check out our lifetime membership. We have an amazing community on there. It's not just about the signals, not just about the analysis, but also the community aspect, and also the live Zoom calls, the ultimate trader's guide that you get, which is a PDF, which is pretty cool. It's about $200 in value. You get all of the access to that type of stuff, which is amazing. I'm actually going to move this a little bit lower because I know it's probably going to come down. So, but yeah, if you are interested, all the links are in the video description below for that. Okay. Other than that, I'm going to be doing a giveaway, VIP giveaway on my Instagram. So make sure you guys are following me on Instagram. All the instructions will be on the story. Okay, guys. That's where you're going to see what you have to do in order to qualify for the giveaway. All right, guys, that is all I have. Thank you so much. God bless you guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay. Bye for now.